Hey there guys, in this video we're going to be doing a few different Gloomwing hard mode clears for all missions. I'm going to take just a couple of different DPS units and use them as the primary unit to get an all mission clear. So we're going to start off with a Wylk Clear. Now all of these clears are going to be relatively overpowered. We're not going for budget runs or anything. We're just having some fun and mixing it up with some different units. And I'll put timestamps in the video so you can skip to each of the clears. I'm thinking probably a Wylk Clear, an Esther Clear, and a Fryevia as the primary DPS clear. So this is going to be the Wylk Clear. Gloomwing's overall not that hard of a fight. It's just bulky, but it's not like hard or anything. So we're going to start off with Fryevia breaking and all that. Wylk will do his Cloud-style Hurricane Fist. We're using the Fist build, obviously. Now, we're not imbued or anything yet, so this first turn is going to be pretty low damage, but whatever. Kresnik will fill LB gauge, and we'll use Chow to put up some cover. So we'll go ahead and put up some immunity buffs, accuracy buff, and and cover, excuse me. Alright, so the tricky thing is going to be keeping the Wylks filled, because the friend I'm taking didn't build for LB fill like mine is. So we're going to need a little bit of RNG to hope the friend gets his LB fill. We've got Fryevia to help out if need be. So Fryevia is going to fill LB gauge, and this should top him off. Yeah, it did. So now we can go ahead and use, well, first of all, Chow is going to focus, and then just some immunity buffs. Alright, let's go ahead and do the LB of Wylk. Now, Wylk's LB is one that is stacking, so it's going to be very low damage for the first few turns, which is, sad face, but that's just the way it is. Now, hopefully this turn Chow counters a bunch, and we will get some LB gauge for our friend, because like I said, we don't quite... There it is. The friend got it. We're good. We're good. Because the friend is not geared for LB fill like mine is. So it's going to be a little trickier to get LBs as often as we'd like. So Fryevia can go ahead and LB here. We will LB both of the Wylks. So yeah, let's go ahead and use Fryevia. It takes just a moment. She's relatively slow. And then we can send Wylks. And hopefully Fryevia capped in there somewhere. There it is. And then the Wylks cap. We'll have Kresnik do this again. And then Chow can cover, and this again, immunity buffs basically. And hopefully, no, actually we are going to get the LB guaranteed, because Berserk Kresnik will fill our LB at the start of the turn. So that's a nice thing. Let's see here. So we can just LB yet again, basically. Let's see. So Fryevia will just go, and we will wait. And we should have been good. Okay, I think Fryevia might have missed. I don't know. Whatever. So we'll normal attack with Chow. If I could target it. There it is. Just for more LB fill. If we're lucky, we'll fill it all the way. But maybe, maybe not. I think we're going to win this coming next turn, potentially. Alright, so I'm going to try to fill the friend. And the friend is not geared for this. As we can see. Oh no, it's fine. Oh hey, no, we got it. Look at that. So yeah, we got it. Let's just go ahead and LB again. So we will LB and wait. Chain. And this might be the end of it right here. Yep, there it is. So a 5-turn clear with Wylk. Again, I'm just going for overpowered teams. So there it is. Kresnik is just built for quad attack, death immunity, provoke. There it is, just, filling the LB gauge as our provoker with Berserk. Chow is a counter build. Honestly, the boss barely ever attacks. We only got like 1 or 2 counters in here, so this was mostly overboard. But it did fill it on turn, I think 2 or 3 maybe. In any case, Chow was trying to help us keep that LB gauge filled. Fryevia was an LB damage versus bugs, but again, she was primarily buffing, so it wasn't really an LB damage build, but technically. And here's my Wylk in the shift form. 9,300 attack power, LB damage versus bugs, you know how it is. And I gave him Kyrie and high class dagger, that way he can keep his LB gauge going. Maxed LB per turn, 100% fill rate, and maxed bug killer. And then the friend, Elmsmore, basically the same build. Actually, I think he's built for death immunity, so maybe he's built for Assure. But newsflash, bro, no one's taking Wylk to Assure. But okay, it's fine, it's fine. But he does have natural insect killer as long as he's wearing his fist. So there was the clear for the Wylk Clear. I'll show the damage report in a second, but you know, not much to it. The next two clears are going to be very similar. We're just going to like bring a DPS and attack a few turns. The boss doesn't do anything, so whatever. We're going to check out that damage report just out of curiosity who did more. Basically the same, you know, similar builds. Wylks are strong. Wylks are a stacking LB user, so the first few turns are quite low damage, but they do get better damage over time. So let me find a new friend and we'll do it again. See you in a sec. Alright guys, next up is going to be the Esther Clear. We're going to take D Flare, and this is the Esther Clear that you guys have been waiting for. It's just going to be incredibly boring, where we just, you know, do Esther's LB every single turn. But let's see how long it takes. So we're going to have Triumphant General Celeste do the usual. We're going to cover and then provoke basically. Sylvie will give Insect Killer to my Esther because it's my Esther and it's my party and I'll do what I want to. Let's go ahead and have Bulwark do Tempest Tango, and we'll mixtape as well. And let's give it a go. We'll start dealing some damage here. So we will set up for now. Obviously, this first turn is basically whatever. So as you can see, we're only using an 89% break, or an 87% break for defense, which is whatever. We do have an 80% break with Sylvie on the boss. That's all we really, technically speaking, need. Let's see here. Let's have Bulwark shift, and we will Electric Ensemble to keep the party healthy. Let's see, and we'll LB these guys. So let's go ahead and get the LB going. You know, chunk of damage, not bad. Let's see, and we'll just, you know, whatever, basically cover and heal. Okay, pretty simple. And some more damage real quick. I guess I probably should use Sylvie to do some break immunity and all, so we'll do that right now. Let's have Sylvie go to the base form, and we will, let's see, break immunity, Paladin's Resolve, and let's do a better magic mitigation. We can use, whoops, let's not do that. Let's go to the base form with Bulwark and LB to heal and fill, or general mitigate. We'll keep the Esters refilled, pretty simple here. Go ahead and do this. So we are going to now lose our General Celeste, where she's going to be berserked the rest of the fight. But that's fine. We'll go ahead and just refresh her buffs for the moment. And okay. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I was just thinking real quick. Let's go ahead and put up big insect killer again. Other than that, we can just refill here. Let's see, LB these two. So I guess we're gonna have a turn 6 clear with the Esters. A little bit slower because Esters only have a damage every other turn, while the let's see, where's our Tempest Tango? 2 more turns. I guess we will Moogly, and I don't really know what else we're like supposed to be doing here. Like stuff, I guess. I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? Whatever. There it is. So the boss is at 34%. So actually, it is technically possible we don't even finish him off, and that would feel real bad. Hopefully we do, but I guess we'll find out, huh? Let's have Sylvie do the LB. We'll shift you. And I think we still have one more turn of the Tempest Tango. Yeah, Tempest Tango, one more turn. Let's go ahead and do the Magnus to heal up real quick. We will Let's refill here. And one more. Refill. And we'll give it a go. Yeah, we should be good, because we're not going to deal a little bit of damage here. Yeah, there. We should definitely do the 28%. So this would be a turn 6 clear with the Esther team. Not too bad. And I guess that's it. So we will have Bulwark just reapply Tempest Tango for that wind support, and it's time to finish off the fight. And Sylvie, go ahead and stick a nice insect killer on mine, because mine does have higher attack power. So I'm kind of like squeezing the good buffs to my Esther. So here's the party we used. General Celeste in the base form is just 400% fire resist, passive provoke, death immunity, and going to be covering. There's the build we're using. She started in the shift form for auto buffing, but we didn't really need that. We did buffs with the party. Sylvie is literally just status immune in her STMR, because who cares about the rest. Bulwark is just some LB fills. We can get that general mitigation going. Shift form, same thing. My Esther is basically 9,000 attack power. I am kind of flexing on the ruler's gear. I did trade it in today to get the rulers, so I can get that, that EPing stats. But I mean, more stats does help. And there it is. So 9,000 attack power, maxed, and then maxed insect killer. And then D-Flare, here's his Esther, using the Magisters. The Magisters is the smart play, so don't judge that. I used Magisters myself for a very long time. 300 and 350, and then, with only Magisters, you've only got 8,200 attack power. So, let's check out the damage breakdown, and I'm going to try to do a Fryevia Clear as well. That one may be less effective with Fryevia as the only damage dealer, but we're going to try it. Let's go ahead and peep the damage charts real quick on D-Flare's friend, because he said, "Take me, take me, take me." Did he pull his weight? A little bit lower. That is the power of flat attack power gear. Not to mention, I kind of gave mine the big insect killer buff every attempt. But anyway, there was the Esther Clear, so we're going to do one more, and that'll be it for the video. See you in a moment. Alright guys, finally we're going to be going to Gloomwing with Fryevia. So after spending who knows how many app resets finding the proper friend, we're getting in here. Like, the friend system in this game is so garbage, but I finally found Kasumi, so we're going to go for the Fryevia Clear, and we're going to try to get it in the turn count. So let's go ahead and ATB charge with Savior. We're going to, let's see, we're going to have Fryevia's. First of all, let's have Roberta do Insect Killers. We're going to Insect Killer. We're going to Support, and we're going to Emissary of Demise. Let's go ahead and Enguard, Pressure, and Flick with these guys. Alright. And then Maeve can put up cover. Now we need to make sure to never use Maeve to provoke, because we want the what's it called? We want the Berserk to go to Savior of Souls Lightning. We don't want it to go to the other guy. Alright, so the drain is a little bit painful, but that's okay. So Savior will go ahead and do a big Spirit Break. So we're going to now do this. We did Insect Killer last turn, we did. So now we can, let's see, we might be able to just use Curaga with, yeah, that's fine. So we'll go ahead and do this. We'll chain it up right here and get some damage in. Decently damaging, not the best, not the worst. What are we going to do with you? I guess we don't really need anything, so we'll just like Insect Killer again, because we might be busy in the next few turns. You know, you never know. Alright, so we're going to, on this turn, we're going to LB yet again, because she's going to get berserked this round, and that's going to be really irritating, but we're going to deal with it. We're going to go ahead and use AZ this turn. Actually, let's just keep it up with the Bolting Strike, because whatever. Alright, so we did Insect Killer, definitely, so we'll do this. Okay, respectable. Let's go ahead and dual cast. Let's see. We'll dual cast some healing with Roberta. I don't know if Roberta is going to be enough to heal the party. Oh my god, Roberta heals 30k. We're good. We're good. So we can put up cover again. We'll cover, yeah, cover and ferocity. We don't want to do, I already said that. We don't want to provoke. Because here comes the provoke on Savior, but we're going to use Roberta to use her LB to get rid of that Berserk, so we can keep those big buffs coming. So there is Roberta's shifted LB that cures debuffs, which includes the debuff from the boss, the Berserk. So we've got 3 more turns of Sword in Peril, so we'll go ahead and chain it up real quick. Okay, and then Maeve. I guess we can use Kurega from Maeve. I gave the Lakshmi Tome to Maeve, and I gave some healing modifier gear to Roberta, so we can keep those healings going. Very nice. How's the boss's Spirit Break? Spirit Break has 1 more turn remaining. Let's go ahead and do Disaster, and then we can't. Oh, she can't dual cast healing. What a shame. So whatever, we'll just do that. So yeah, the Spirit Break is the good Spirit Break for 1 more turn, and we think we have 2 more turns of Sword in Peril. We do. So we're gonna chain this up right here. Get that. Oh, you know, I don't think we had Insect Killer that turn. Honestly, kind of sucks. Did we have Insect Killer? Out of curiosity, did I mess that up? Oh no, we did. We did. We're good. But I'm gonna do it again though. So let's go ahead and do an Insect Killer, and we'll go ahead and do an Emissary of Demise again, just to put it up for the rest of the fight. It's gonna be there for the rest of the fight, and we'll be fine. We'll Dragoon's Aim too, and we don't really need any healing, so we'll just like effective, natural. Oh, I don't want to do natural twice. So let's just effective, natural, and we'll put up Wild Barrier as well as we go into this next phase. The friend is a little short on MP, but that's okay. We can always drop an item on her. Actually, isn't items technically banned? I think they are, actually. Don't we have 1 more turn of Sword in Peril? We do. So we're going to go ahead and get another turn of damage here. Now, notice the field is gone, but that's okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and do... Remise isn't the upgraded form, though. We're going to Riposte. We're not going to Remise. I don't know if I did Insect Killer recently. I think I did. But we're going to do it anyway. So let's go ahead and Insect Killer and Support and Charging. Actually... Yes. And let's go ahead and chain this up. Get a little bit of damage in here. The field is back up now. We're going to have to shift next turn, but that's okay. Cover, boom, and LB fill rate. So we are getting Berserk this turn on Savior. That's not a problem. We'll just use, we'll use Roberta to deal with it. Alright. Savior Berserk, Roberta cures Berserk. Boom. Unfortunately, you can't cure it before you waste your turn, so the turn was wasted, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and do Guard, Pressure, and Flick. Let's see. Let's do... Oh, we got a shift. Let's do Guard, Pressure, and Flick. We'll go ahead and do this. Maeve is... Oh my god, Maeve is on the wrong Esper, but that's okay. Shoot, this is gonna be awkward. This is gonna be very awkward. We're not gonna have enough mana on Kasumi, so this is gonna be a big ouch. How can I deal with this? Oh no, we should be fine. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do Remise. Yeah, we're good on mana, so we're gonna do Remise 4 times, and we'll just do that from now on. Let's go ahead and do Insect Killer to make sure it's available. And go ahead and chain this up. The field is still active, so we're fine there. And Ramai still is MP. There we go, back at full MP. And just FYI, I did tell Kasumi to use the build that he's using, and then at the last minute, I decided to go all in for the magic side and use the Dazzling card, which is why mine has infinite MP and the friend does not. But that is my fault entirely, so not his fault. We can go ahead and do this again, and the field is still up, so we can go ahead and let's use Cura on you and chain this up. Boom, turn 9, not bad. Okay, so here's the team we got. Just chaining, and again, I could have done something like, for example, I could have had Roberta go to the base form and tag chain, and I could have used the LBs on Fryevia, but I kind of wanted Fryevia to get like a solo moment in the spotlight, meaning she was the only damage dealer. Roberta played pure support, healing, etc., while Savior did that 90% magic break over and over. And then Maeve just, like, covered, I guess. Anyway, Savior in the shift form is our passive provoker with the, not evasion. Passive provoke, some spirit, some LB fill so she can do her thing, death immunity. Base form is just some LB fill and auto buffing. Roberta is just use some auto buffing, some modifier boost, dual cast. We never use dual cast because whatever. But just high spirit, and then on an Esper for the cure spell, and she does all kind of stuff. The cool thing people don't realize about Roberta, or at least some people, her shifted LB is actually a perfect dispel. Removes Berserk, as you see here, the effect number 3, all allies, remove Enfeeblement, Stop Charm, and Berserk. So Roberta can cure Berserk. Kind of cool. People don't really realize that, I don't think. But she can. So she got rid of the Berserk for Lightning, so Lightning could continue doing that 90% Spirit Break. And then Maeve, base form, auto buffing, shift form, 400 fire, covered, Tome of Lakshmi, fire resist, whatever. Just healing and covering. And then Fryevia, this one is mine, 9,100 magic. Sword build, chaining versus insects. There we go. Status immunity, the Dazzle card, and base form is maxed on everything. Shift form is only 80, 100 attack power because we are using a magical card. Because I went kind of all in for the magic build. So the shift form is low attack power, but because we're using a card with no attack power at all. But it was still fine. Still maxed on killers. And then here is Kasumi, built me one. And again, I told him this build. He's using this card by my request. I swapped to the pure magic build last minute. I didn't want to bother him to update the build. But here it is, basically the same thing. Maxed everything and maxed and maxed. And then shift form is attack power. This was the original plan. The original plan was going to be use the attack power build in the shift form and then the magic build in the base form. And then I thought about it and I'm like, she's way better damage on pure mage form. So I changed mine after the last minute. So when we see the damage report, I'm going to assume mine is going to be higher, but I guess we'll see in a second, won't we? You never know. Not that much higher, honestly. There we go. But yeah, it worked out. So there it is. There was the third clear on Gloomwing. Not really too hard of a trial. Pretty easy. But there's the 3 clears, Fryevia, Esther, and Wylk. So see you tomorrow, I think, for the budget run on the boss rush. See you then.